I'm going to walk you through all the steps you need to get started hosting your pool on Swimply and generating yourself some revenue this summer with your swimming pool. Now, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch this other video first, making sure that hosting is right for you. It's important to understand what you're getting into. It's not just free money. And in this video, I talk through the pros and cons. If you've already watched that, let's get into the steps to follow. First, plan your space. Think about things like, where are people going to park? How are they going to enter into your yard? What access to a bathroom will they have? Do you need to do any pre-work with your neighbors? Thinking about neighbors that might have a problem or might cause issues. Do you need to go get ahead of that and have a conversation or two? One of the things that I did when I started was I offered them all free swims as a way to say, hey, you benefit from this too. You know, everybody gets to swim. You get to do it for free. So think about, do you have pre-work to do with your neighbors? You also want to start thinking about pricing. Look on the Swimply app and see what pools are available around you. What amenities do they have and what prices are they set at? That's going to help you when you go in to actually set up your account. Next, you want to photograph your space. Make sure that it's clean. You don't have weird things in the background or piles of trash or debris or things like that. Make sure that it's ready to go. Photograph all of your amenities. If you offer a barbecue, photograph that and include that in your listing. Any pool toys that you have, photograph those, put them in. Maybe a picture of your bathroom if you wanted to do that. Show the parking areas, the pool itself, any and everything that they will have access to. And be sure to get different angles. Don't just take 5 pictures from the same angle, the same perspective, slightly adjusted. Photograph your pool from all sides, your yard from all sides. And don't forget, if you've got a hot tub, include that as well in your photos, but just get a variety of photos of all of the space that you're going to share as part of your listing. Next, you want to go ahead and create your account. I find this a little bit easier to do on the website initially, but then you can modify it from the phone app as well. Go ahead over to swimply.com and create a new account there and walk through the process of setting up your pool. Now you can go in and work on the listing. You don't have to turn it on right away, so you can get started on this step and come back to it at a later time. It won't go active until you push it as active. Make sure you're all ready. And once you're ready to start taking reservations, hit the button to turn your listing active. Now, depending on demand in your area, it could take anywhere from a few hours to several days for you to get a reservation. So be patient here. Continue to check what's going on in and around your area. And you might also get involved in the Swimply groups that exist on Facebook. There's an official group, there's unofficial groups as well. Those are a good resource to have as a host. You can go sign up for those. You might think about a promotion at this point. There are different ways that people promote their pools. Personally, I don't do anything. I just let it ride. And there are enough people I've found in my area that know about the app and friends of friends and that kind of thing, that we stay pretty busy through most of the summer without advertising. But if you wanted to advertise, there are a few things that you can do. A lot of hosts will set up Instagram accounts for their pool, and be sure to include your location in that, at least your city, and start taking photos, sharing photos and video of your pool, and let people know that it's for rent. Another thing that people use, going to Facebook again, using Facebook Marketplace as a way to advertise, because you can do it in a geographical area, makes it pretty efficient, and you can just point people to your Swimply listing there. You can also run ads by zip code on Facebook. So there's a little bit more to that, but that is something that you could do. You could run your own targeted ads towards people that live in your zip code or surrounding zip codes to rent your pool. Now, I will say again, I don't do this, but I know from other hosts that I talk to, you will get a lot of comments and a lot of traffic, and not everybody's a renter. So be prepared for that. If you go the self-promotion route, you're probably going to have to weed out a number of people that are contacting you that aren't really good fits for your pool. You're going to get a lot of questions, and they're not all going to turn into reservations. And the last thing to do is continue to learn. Swimply, the app, is always changing, and there's always new things you need to be aware of as far as features and functionality. So be in a mindset of continuous learning. Again, Facebook is a good resource. Those Facebook groups that I'll link in the comments, those are great resources to go ask questions, ask for feedback on your listing, ask for things that other hosts are doing that they're finding successful. Lots of great information you can learn from there. And if you haven't done it already, subscribe to this channel where I continue to cover additional topics related to short-term rentals, including Swimply for pools, Airbnb for homes, and other apps.